Okay, a little closer. A little closer. A little closer. If I got your attention, it's time. It's time. It is time for me to spread a message with you. A message that I hope you can share high and wide. A message that needs to be shared. A message of positivity. We need to remove the stigma and the hatred, the negativity that surrounds this society. We live in a society that seems to believe that it is normal and acceptable to ridicule and make fun of people who are even just slightly different in some way. Be it, and I don't just mean mental health, which is what this channel's about, but even someone who's slightly different. If you've got mental health, if you have a disability, if you've got ginger hair, if your skin's a little bit darker, if you follow a different religion, or if you don't like a particular movie. These are all things that people get ridiculed and put down for. We seem to live in a society where people think that's acceptable, and it's wrong. We need to remove that stigma. We need to remove the negativity. And we need to learn to be nice to each other. What happened to being nice? You remember nice back in the old days. I do, barely, but I do. And it was great. People respected each other. People spoke to their neighbours. You don't see that now. So, well, you certainly don't where I live. But, this needs to change. We need to start being more positive. We need to start treating each other with respect. And we need to remove the stigma. People, please understand, it is okay to be different. It is okay to not be okay, as that little advert on the TV says. It's okay. And men watching this video, because I'm a man myself, you may have noticed. It's okay to feel a bit sad. It's okay for a man to cry. Don't ever feel ashamed. Don't ever feel that men can't cry. Men can cry, and I can tell you I've done my fair share of that lately. It's okay for men to cry. It's okay for men to feel sad. It's perfectly fine for a man to talk about his feelings. There's nothing to be ashamed of. But please, and I urge you, please, for your own sanity, do not bottle these things inside. Reach out. Talk to someone. Even if it's a family member or a neighbour or someone, just speak to someone. Get the help that you need. There's no shame in asking for help if you need it. And do these things that I've mentioned. Reach out. Speak to someone. Be kind to each other. And if you can do these things, then together we can remove the stigma. I've been David Gibson, and this is Living with Mental Health. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.